We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Arizona Cardinals. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down, Murray. He'll get that one complete to Connor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now he'll let this one go. Deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Steps away to his left. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 32 on the play.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona first down. To throw, it's Murray. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Shotgun now from Murray. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
First down.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now wins. He'll get this one to Pittman. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete to Michael Pittman. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Taylor And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Throwing on first is Wentz. Flush to his right. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. First and 10, Taylor now. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
3-yard line.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now a play fake. Wentz. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
A 30-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, trying to get things settled down a little bit.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
3-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Murray's going to keep it on the option. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Murray. And he slings one that's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 16.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's caught by Jackson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
And 2.
Now Murray again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Colts 3. Matt Prater.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. But if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
At the 25-yard line.
Murray now on first down. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Murray. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing is Murray on third down. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up fourth. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
4th down.
And Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing again, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Colts 3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Wentz's pass intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. After the turnover, here's Murray. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the pickup, and it'll move the chains.
For the field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
Cardinals 17, Colts 10. Rodrigo Blankenship.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big. But in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Colts 10.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They fake the give. Now Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he's got his man Hilton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought
The
down.
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard.
Working from the gun. Wentz.
They'll get that one to Taylor complete.
Pass. Complete
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Looking deep for Hilton. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
To DeAndre Swift. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
From the gun, Murray
At the Colts.
on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Swift, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They run with Taylor. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Throwing is Wentz. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
To number 83.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
First down.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Wentz.
45-yard line.
The toss here completed to Pittman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On first down, Wentz. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
2nd and 10. At the 50-yard line.
Flushed out right. He's going to... Oh, now Murray has it stripped. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. He's going to be very close to a first down. Good running, but looks like he's a yard short.
It's now 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They're going for it. It's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Good. Prater for the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Switch gears. Watch the eye. Great thing he's done. Shoot. Run.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the 4th.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming. 40, 82, 40. 47. Solid. Check, 47. I'm here all day. Switch. Check.
Play action. Now Wentz eluding the pressure right. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st down, it's Taylor. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
This is Hines. And he takes it in for a Colts score.
The ball carrier.
Nyheim Hines, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. Not much there, only a yard. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
The 26-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Colts 1st down.
Now a play fake. Wentz. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Taylor. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
2-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. And a look now at Nelson, who remains down. He appears to be shaken up a bit. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. 20. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Wentz. That's complete right around the 8. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
At the 6-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz flush to his right. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Carson Wentz. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 47 right. Mike, 47. Check. 47 is the mic. Kill. Watch twist. 47 is the mic, boy. 47. Check. 47. Come on, boy. 46 down, man. 5-4.
One final try now for Wentz. And he's brought down. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Back to throw it, Murray. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Cardinals, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.